Oxy, I still want to know who Julie is.
And who's Julie?
Why would it matter to you?
Because
Because
you've
is
been
she a
texting.
minor? That's why that matters.
Little Oxy is a 20-year-old aspiring rapper. Like many teenagers, Oxy fell in love with the culture of rap, but his passions would only push Oxy to want a lifestyle that wasn't for him and commit actions that would tarnish his reputation for a lifetime. And big shout out to Yo Mama Mufa for bringing this to light, and make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. If you look back at the beginning of his YouTube channel, you won't see him playing with Legos or anything like that. He was making music videos, trying to imitate the famous rappers he saw on his computer screen. Around this time of his life, many of the popular rappers were from the SoundCloud era, or more commonly known, the mumble rap era. Oxy loved this low-effort, high-energy style, and tried his best to copy the styles of people like Lil Xan, Trippie Redd, and other artists of that nature. This never took off for Oxy, only getting a small amount of views, even though he uploaded music pretty frequently. And there's a big reason for this, but that'll pop up later on. When you give his music a listen, you'll discover that it's not very good. Besides the obvious lack of mixing that have shown no signs of improving, Little Oxy has a better camera when he does the rare video. I'm not sure what he does to make his voice so flat and almost unnoticeable. Maybe that's an improvement to the track. But besides lack of basic musical talent, Little Oxy also has trouble making a song that isn't just him repeating multiple syllables. Because in rap, if you're not the best musically, sometimes you can get a pass by knowing the game and being able to tell a respectable story through your songs. But unfortunately for Oxy, he's even more bland in that department. Definitely majoring in Rugrats University, music class taught by Lil Pump kind of stuff. Here's a few examples of the linguistic mastery Little Oxy delivers to the listeners on almost a daily basis. Get some money, get some money, get some more money, and Kate with women. There's that one. Mumble, mumble, mumble. I rap and get money. The first 3 lines, he was keeping it real. But you don't have to lie like that, Oxy. And finally, we have the chart-shattering hit, a song that changed the life of many, and still is the national anthem of many small countries. The epic song, Do It. And don't we all remember when these top-tier bars were on every TikTok, Short, and Snapchat? I mean, I'm sure you all do. I mean, with lyrics like this, I make paper, now let's get it on. That's the music that the Swedish people can get down to, and all the lumberjacks can stand behind. But in reality, Little Oxy would have probably went unnoticed and just released music into the oblivion. But Little Oxy wanted more out of his life, joining a group of friends who were all small-time rappers just having fun making music and gaming on the occasion. Little Oxy fit right in with all of them, since his passions lined up with everybody's. But everyone in the group would begin to notice odd things about Little Oxy's behavior. It was all minor at first, but quickly spiraled into something far bigger than they could have even imagined.
Now, as he threatens to drop more music, he threatens children with his existence on the internet. These allegations started when my friends Joker and Cheeseburger Man, such a random name by the way, found out he was grooming a 15-year-old and called him out for it. Lil Oxy made a response to all this, basically saying nothing and twisting every single thing that happened. And as me and Joker reacted to it, I was talking to him about the situation, and he would just say the usual, "Oh, everyone's lying," or another thing he says is that Joker is out to get him. You're 20 and she's 15. And it's so insane that you have her thinking you love her. Saying me too to someone, saying I love you, is nuts. Like, that's very insane. Even after you got caught, you're still talking to her. You're weird and you need help with your musical prowess and your likeliness towards children. You weirdo.
Along with the more damning of the allegations, Little Oxy's friend group noticed Little Oxy had a bad habit of stealing from other artists, whether it been just their beat or straight up stealing lyrics from their songs and making them his own. Little Oxy probably hasn't lived enough of a life to make rap music, or is too lazy to even bother doing the work. He would just like all the accolades that come along with it, so I assume stealing people's music wasn't too far off the things that he would do, especially after the other allegations that we'll get to later on in this video. He would be caught by multiple other small-time rappers that were in his friend group for either straight ripping some of their parts and putting it in his music, or using their song lyrics in some of his own music. When confronted with this, Little Oxy would take the vulnerable route, saying he was inspired by them and just wanted to make something cool, and just feel sorry for him, and they would give him a pass usually. But as time went on and this was happening more and more, people's attitudes are beginning to shift about Oxy, thinking of him more as a liar and a leech than a genuine friend who is just happy to collaborate and grow together. It's quite possible these cracks are what caused people to begin looking into Little Oxy with a more scrutinizing lens.
My label is like something I created. When I create a label, this is gonna be like my logo, my brand. NSR stands for Never Stop Rapping, and I'm gonna get a bigger piece done for that one, but I have a medium-sized piece to go with it. I have a medium-sized piece to go with it.
You tried to say Spider is still collaborating with you. Well, he says different.
I need to ask you this right now. Are you allowing Oxy to upload your stuff?
No, what happened?
Oxy's saying that you're still working with him.
I haven't worked with him. I haven't talked to him.
He said
When did he say this to you?
in his video. He
He tried to tell a lie about me and you already. You tried to tell James that we're not who we say we are and we're about our ages.
Yeah, he also tried to say that you're like still associated with him and you're still in NSR and you want your music up.
I'm not in soda with no NSR. I left the group chat, bro. I'm not showing myself with no pervert, bro.
I say music. If I did music, I would be professional.
Yeah, obviously you're not professional. I mean,
Dude, your songs are...
that
Dude,
feature of Maddox
Yeah,
really
I don't.
undid it. Really sealed the deal for you. Really helped you blow up.
Oxy, bro.
That song was like from 2018.
Why'd you have to fake a feature though?
I didn't fake a feature.
Yes,
Oh.
you did, bro. The
No, I
original
didn't.
song is playing over the beat, and I think I even know what song that is.
I was about to say, I know exactly what song it is. You couldn't even go for like an unknown one. You went for one of his top 5 songs. Why are you texting Trippy Red, bro? He's not answering you.
I'm not.
Oh my
I never
God.
text Trippy Red.
Bro, you're sending
tagged him
Trippy
before
Red
the stupid
reels,
poll.
bro. Why are you mentioning...
Now we're at the part of why this video even exists in the first place. Little Oxy, as I mentioned before, had a friend group of rappers and gamers who would just chill out and hang out with each other and play video games on the occasion. As time went on, Little Oxy had began to expose more and more of his true personality, and some of the people that he was hanging out with in those Discord calls began to grow suspicious of Little Oxy's odd behavior, leading to one of them, who goes by Joker, who obtained some screenshots of a DM conversation Little Oxy was allegedly having with a minor. I'm not sure how Joker got these DMs, but the way Oxy hands out all of his other personal information, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't just give it out to him. But what he discovered shocked him. These DMs went far beyond just casual chatting, which you can see on screen. Little Oxy was telling the girl over and over again how much he loved her and plenty of other lewd comments, leading this group of friends and most other people to assume that Little Oxy was grooming this girl. When this was discovered, Jake told everyone in their small circle about what had happened. Some of them were shocked, others weren't so surprised by these allegations, and one of the least shocked was Oxy himself. Not so much over the fact the leaks were there, he was upset on how his friends reacted to this. He figured they'd forgive him and think of it like he did. It was no big deal, just another day of the week. It kinda just goes to show how casual this was for Little Oxy, and later you'll see, this wasn't the first time, and certainly not the last. He's done similar things, and he'll probably do them again. But after his friends did the right thing and dropped all contact with Little Oxy from their life, they got curious about why their former friend would do this, and after a while of thinking about how basically the whole time they knew Oxy, he was stealing music, lying to their face, and talking to minors, they had to have one last conversation to clear the air and figure out what was going on in the mind of this guy. I feel like I gotta say the interviewers aren't very professional during it, but at least they get to the bottom of what's going on.
Yeah. Oxy, why do you like kids, bro? Oxy,
You're asking why when I don't.
bro.
But you do though.
What you do?
No, I don't. Ain't sure what.
Show us that you're not talking to her. Like, as in, like, right now. No time to clear anything. Bro, you're pressing the power button on your phone. Like, that's like the oldest trick in the book, bro.
Oh God, bro, come on.
Who are all these underage females?
Can you
Yeah,
see
why
my
is there a bunch
screen?
of girls,
Yeah.
bro? Who's Julie?
See? You
Who's
can
Julie?
see. You can see my screen.
Who's Julie, my nugget?
Oh God, who's my
My
nugget?
nugget,
Is
my
she
nigga. You
15?
can read. You can read my.
I don't think you can say that, dude.
Oh man, don't act surprised, bro. It ain't even the first time, bro. Like,
Yeah,
why
it's
did you,
not.
bro? You said that
I
like
said it in chat like 100 times.
bro's mom is bro's ignoring his mom.
Like, what the
I'm dead, bro. Why did he just ignore his mom? Oxy, bro, what was your mom calling you for? It was 2 calls. It had to be urgent.
It wasn't.
What's it then?
Get the hamburger meat out of the fridge for dinner.
You can put that in the video. I don't live with my mom.
Yeah, she's probably gonna want to keep it that way. I can assure you right now that was her decision.
You can joke all you want. I don't give.
Oh, bro, trust
I'm
me.
happy. I'm happy with my life. You can laugh all you
That's
want.
all gonna change.
I like how you say someone's gonna find out, but this person doesn't even talk to none views, and it's sad.
Oh, but trust me, bro,
The
they're
mama
gonna.
bird's gonna find out.
Mama Bird's gonna find out. Bro, I could have checked your private messages.
Cause are you running a fucking sex ring, a child sex ring? Is
Oxy, before you say yes, I don't want an invite.
No, I never said I was inviting you. I said I like how you brought that up. You must be doing something like that.
Oh
But
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
no,
and
no,
I'm the
but
main
you're the one with
attraction, bro.
multiple children in your DMs. It seems.
Yeah, that did
nigga,
actually look. I
there is
can.
no children in my DMs.
You
Hold
can
up.
end up in jail for that. So for the majority of this documentary, we've been focusing on the one big accusation thrown at Little Oxy, and that's only because he's a brand new cow and there's not really much out about him. But what should be noted about Little Oxy's behavior is that he believes there's nothing wrong with this. Even after being caught, all he did was tell the same minor to be quiet and to continue on with the conversations they're having with them. And the girl who still has feelings for this dude did do that, and it's still occurring. This girl even went out of her way to attack the people who straight up exposed Little Oxy for doing the things that he did to her. Little Oxy has no intention of changing or becoming a better person. He just tries to go lower. But as a person, Little Oxy defeats himself still, since he's so gullible and attention seeking that he will give up all of these details, and there's also potentially a lot more victims that we don't know about. During Mama Foo's interview, he claims that Little Oxy accidentally shared a screenshot of him texting multiple other minors, just showing even more proof that this is a habit and action he has done over and over again, with no signs of stopping. And I also want to mention he doxed his mom's number during this conversation. This also kind of shows how reckless he is just as an individual. There's no doubt in my mind, and I have to state that this is my opinion, but this will probably happen again until some real action is actually taken. I believe this is all a game to Little Oxy. But this is real, and one of the worst routes a human can take in their life, and those are the footsteps he's following in. For someone who so obviously has wanted nothing but public attention his entire life, to be admired by people, looked up to as an inspiration, and gain wealth that could change his life, but all the actions he takes in his day-to-day life just paint him as an untrustworthy degenerate who's a danger to be around.
Group
Yeah.
chat called Celine's chat. There's a girl called Alyssa, Trippy Red, he don't know you. Julie. There's a girl called Sam. There's Melissa. I don't know. Who else?
I love how he's just silent as shit. There's no denial here. Like,
What is there
oh
to
no,
say?
that's not a
You just
minor.
saying a bunch of names.
That's not a minor. He's not saying any of that. He's just like
Bro,
letting
there's
you
like,
go
You
down the
didn't,
bro,
you
list.
didn't even ask me a question. You're just yelling out names.
dog,
It's
bro,
like me.
Yeah,
It's
how
like
old
bro,
are they? Are they minors? Like,
bro,
what's
no,
the
menace,
deal?
menace, menace, menace.
Oh,
How did we not spot this? How did we not spot this? Look what I'm sending you. She's still in his DMs.
oh my god, bro, you're still talking to her. You're still
no, I'm
talking
not.
to the person you got caught up with. What?
No, I'm not.
Why is her nickname Bay, and why is her notification silenced?
That's not her nickname.
Why
That's
does
her
it look
user.
like
That's
you
her
sent
username.
something?
That's her
It even says
username.
sent,
It's
bro.
not. Her username is
Yes, it
Bay
is.
for Life, and her name on her Instagram is Deborah Riveria.
That's her name.
Yeah, I know. Her name isn't Bay.
Yes, it is. Say it or not. I don't care if you say it or not.
Yeah, I know, but we do. Of course, you don't care because it doesn't apply to you at all.
Yeah, because it doesn't affect me. You can say all you want.
Well, yeah, well, I'm like I've said many times, I'm not gonna. Oh my
I
god,
don't
Menace,
care if
she
you do.
replied. Menace, she replied.
Takes.
And I
Yeah,
love how he's still like not in saying no to these allegations about the bots.
you weren't hesitant to start screen sharing on your home menu, but now suddenly this is. And sorry to break
No,
it to you.
you asked for DMs and I showed you my DMs.
Yeah, now we're asking to see how many Google accounts you have. Go on, come on, look on screen share.
Just waste of time. You just
Wow,
dragging shit.
what's cap about that?
You got caught talking to multiple minors, dude.
Nope.
This isn't only one.
Nope.
This is multiple now. Because
Nope.
who's Julie and all the others?
I literally told you 100 times. Why the f would I talk to this little bitch when I got a girlfriend?
No, you didn't
Yeah,
tell us that.
minors.
I told you that since the start. I told you that since the start. You can even pull up chat.
I
Since
I
mean,
the
could give
start.
two less whether you're cheating or not. It's just if they're minors or not. You're not even denying it. That's my question. Is if they're minors.
I literally said not, and then you just brought up something else.
no, we didn't. You did.
Little Oxy has also showed another established Lolcow trait, a sign of intelligence if you will. When he's backed into a corner, he does what most other Lolcows will do. He just starts saying the most racist things that can come to his mind. And for someone who wants to work in the music industry, a very diverse industry, that would probably be the last thing you would want to be known for. But I don't think Little Oxy is the kind of man with scope or vision in mind. And also, reputation isn't really a concern of his either, as you guys can probably tell. But just the way he justifies it, well, I'm in a corner and I might as well do it. I didn't mean anything by it, guys. The guy's basically living the life of Cyraxx, making bad music, he's objectively not a good person, and he blames others for his problems and actions. It all checks out.
And you want to say? Go ahead, say it. I ain't got no problem. I can tell you what to say or not say. Bro, you know what I'm talking about. I said, if you want to live alone, go ahead. If you want to be under the bridge, go ahead. If you want to be depressed, go ahead. That's on you. I can give two shits where you live. That's what I said. And then the racist part, of course, I'm gonna throw in some racist shit. Cause why not?
Even me, it was James. You know James first, and then when James said, because me and James were on call that night, and we were just messing with you, and James went, "I'm under your bed, I'm coming to get you," and you went, "Oh no, a black man under the bed, nothing out the usual."
Yeah, and
Like, what? What are you talking about?
and another black guy. So I'm not scared of
Well,
another black guy. I see black guys everywhere.
yeah, welcome to Earth. That's normal.
I told you if I'm gonna be racist, I'm gonna be racist. So what?
What do you mean? I'm not racist. I'll be racist. So what? Like, what is morally correct about that, bro?
Because you were talking
Yeah,
shit
puff
and you
that
were like
chest out, buddy.
because you were talking shit and you were like, oh, what's worse? What can get worse? You being racist? And I said, yeah.
After getting exposed, Little Oxy was able to sit back and reflect on what happened. He collected his thoughts and went on to make a video apologizing, if you could even call it that, because throughout a majority of the video, all Little Oxy would do was complain about the situation he found himself in, blaming his friends for exposing him and turning their back on him in the process. which was the right thing to do. He would also list songs that he created with them and how he cherished those memories and how he wished he could have them back. If only his former friends would apologize to him so that he might consider being their friend again. And not once in the video does it seem like Oxy feels bad or horrified at the realization of what he's done. He doesn't even bring it up, matter of fact, or hint towards it or nothing. If you was to watch this video without context, you would think it's just some dude making a weird hate video towards his old friend group. It's absolutely insane that it seems more like he's making a crappy response to a petty rap beef and not just blatantly hiding the fact that he got exposed as one of the worst things you could be, allegedly. He's more upset that his friends called him out and somehow still thinks they'll end up forgiving him. Like, in his world, the actions he committed just aren't that big of a deal.
Give me a second, guys. I didn't think I would have to make this video, but you know, I had to do it. It's been what, a week already? No, probably even less, but I've been thinking, and now I'm gonna say my side. We were bros since day one, probably. I think we were, but it seems like we weren't, since how fast you move. Sufi, look it. We haven't talked, we haven't done anything. Well, we talked a few times, but we haven't done anything because you said you weren't doing music. But you came back, and I was going to hit you up, and you were going to be on my future projects. You were going to be in videos with me. For everybody who said they were day one, it looks like you guys weren't, because you switched up, you did it in less than 2 hours. You didn't even talk to me, you didn't even say nothing, you didn't even say, what's going on, hey, let me hear you say no. You just left out of the blue. All because of one person. And it's sad. Joker, why? Why do you have to do that? You said you were my day one, but look at how fast you moved. You said you were going to fix it. You said you weren't going to beef, you weren't going to fight. And look at what happened. Everybody chose your side. Everybody started fighting. Everybody started doing this. Everybody started leaving the green slime group. I know there's probably half of the people that you don't want to say, that don't want to be named, that left the group. I can put it out, but if not, I'm going to stay quiet and we're going to keep this peaceful. No fighting, no nothing. All I want to hear is you to apologize to me. You to keep it peaceful. Make sure everybody hears both sides and not just one side. That's all I'm trying to say. Come on. We're all rappers. We're all underground rappers. We're all trying to make it in the game. We're all trying to make a name for ourselves. No one is better than anyone. We're all equal. We're all helping each other. My fans are helping your fans are helping us. Sufi, you too, let's stop the fighting, because this can get physical. I know where you stay. Let's not get crazy. Everybody else, let's keep it peaceful.
After Little Oxy ruins his entire reputation, you gotta ask, what is he doing to better himself? Well, if you remember the fact that allegedly he's still continuing conversations with the girl he got exposed for talking to, who is a real minor, just a reminder of that, he would most likely learn nothing. Not a thing. Not one single thing. He would choose to look towards his idols, the rappers, and see how they move on from controversy. He took a few notes from Tyga and said, okay, I've got to make a jewelry showcase? That's right, just continue on with his rap persona, hoping that nobody remembers that him, Little Oxy, is a top tier degenerate on the internet, and he lives by his code. Is basically the Lolcow code, but more fitted towards his nature. It's never stop rapping. Even though all of your incredibly dumb actions have pushed you to the point where you probably should stop rapping. He's even got a Sonic the Hedgehog chain. Not quite a Sonic 2 medallion, but damn are we getting close.
Winter chain. It's a really nice big piece. It sits on me really well. It's like as big as my hand. Really nice piece. For my song Spider Bling, I thought it would be cool if I got one. For my Spider album, I thought it would be cool if I got one. And to go with it, I also got a spider pendant. I got this piece, I got this Knuckle piece. Like it, Knuckles' head is really cool, because Knuckles, besides Shadow, Knuckles is one of my favorite characters, so it's Knuckles and Shadow, but Sonic is cool too. But I got this one, which is really cool. Like it. It's an everyday piece I wear. It's cool. And then because I'm on the same topic of Sonic characters, I also got Sonic and enamel and blue. So it's, yeah, I got this silver, blue, and enamel. If you can see, I got this Sonic with this Cuban.
That's the story of Little Oxy. At a young age, Oxy has already caused himself a lot of problems and is just trying to power through them by blaming others for his mistakes. We've seen tendencies like that in other past Lolcows, and with the things Oxy has already done, we'll most likely be seeing him again. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow all the socials down below. I'll catch you guys next time.